Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another live stream of Virtual Flight Diaries. And in keeping with our world explorations, we are here with Vietnam Airlines, and we are in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. And we're going to be flying up to Luang Phabang in Laos. It is the ancient royal capital of Laos. It's a pretty cool approach. It's kind of in a bowl surrounded by mountains, so it's a little tricky. But we're going to take the Fenix A321 with the IAE engines. It's the first time we've flown the IAEs since the BFU, and we're gonna check it out. We don't have any sharks today. Vietnam Airlines doesn't have sharks, just wingtip fences, as you can see. So I've been having a little bit of issues with the sim. For some reason, I got these micro stutters that I just cannot get rid of. I don't know what the problem is. It's the first time I haven't been able to really figure it out, but we're just going to deal with it and get off the ground. We got beyond ATC as the ATC for our trip. Been actually enjoying it more and more lately, the more I've been using it. Although I do enjoy saying tensions. It has its moments. Lately, since the new update, I've been getting crashes to desktop with it, so I have to dial that one in. Haven't had the time to figure that one out. That's I tell you what, I think the more you flight sims, the more you become a programmer. All right, so let's see here. We got load up our flight plan in the system. Oh yeah, we're going to be late, but a little early morning departure. Get a little sunrise going. It was raining earlier, but it stopped. All right, so this is our route. So we got the Metar. I don't think we have an arrival. Yep, there's no weather for Luang. All right, ground services are connected. So let's get this puppy fired up. 2627 on the batteries, 25 required. We are good to turn that on. And hook up the external power. This bad boy come to life. We are rocking the Windwing MCDU. Man, I love that thing. This has been the best purchase I've made so far in simulator, in flight sim. All right, auto. We got some nav lights. We'll get that to auto. Let people on the ground know we are in here doing stuff. Ground control on, CVR test. I go to captain. Yeah, we'll get those IRSs aligned. fire test. And get the fuel pumps on. It is 25. It's actually cooler over in Vietnam than it is outside right now. Cooler over in Vietnam than it is in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania right now. All right, so we got all that on. Let's see, let's fire up the APU, start cooling off the cabin. So some stats for the flight. It is 602 nautical miles and about an hour, 36 minutes in the air. We got how many passengers we're taking on this flight. We got got a whole bunch of passengers. I don't know. I'll tell you in a second. Let's look at our EFB. About 140 passengers on board, or 140 passengers planned. And let's get the GSX starting to load up. Take the EFB on that side out. And let's get our box set. Looks good. I'll accept that. Initialize the flight. Looks good. So we got our diffs rep flow. So we got data, monitor, GPS. Our IRSs are aligning. 3 minutes left on that. Let's clear the messages. Data 2, GPS cross-reference with our position report. And it looks like that matches. Good, good, good. Yeah, aircraft status. And we are current. So I'm going to do a full. So I got a little time today, so we're going to do a full setup. I'm not going to do an init request. I'm not going to download it. All right, so we got VVTS. / VLLB. Got an alternate of Watley International. And Vientiane, Laos is our alternate. So VLBT. We are Vietnam Airlines. Flight 556. So just a quick shout out. We got Wrong Side Simulations put out a awesome video on how to program, the MCDU, and it's I've been using it. I've been studying it. It's that good. I've been studying it and actually made notes from it to learn how to more effectively do this this setup. Yeah, we're going to do some serious fuel burn here. We're going to cost 100, and we're going to flight level 360. And what is our temperature? It's minus 45. This is our aligned. Triple pause is 2,600. That is the point where I believe, and don't quote me, but that the triple pause is the point where the temperature inversion is such where weather doesn't form. So you could have thunderstorms. If you have thunderstorms, you can have tops up to that altitude. It is 25 C. And that's our init A all set up. So we're going to do flight plan. Let's call ATC, get our runways and everything like that. We're planning for 25 left, but we'll see.
Landing runway 25 right. Departing runway 25 left. Transition level 190. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Zulu. Tanson Hat Airport information Zulu. 2211 Zulu. Thunderstorms. Wind 270 at 3. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 26. Dew point 248. QNH 1007. Landing runway 25 right. Departing runway 25 left. Transition level 190. Bird activity in vicinity of airport.
All right, so 25 left should be our runway. So let's go with that. Five left, we're going to do the SOPE 2 kilo departure. Insert that. All right, so let's go look at our flight plan here. So you can see what I'm looking at. So we got. So I actually use United 218. It's got a really good setup for information. So here's our routing. So we're going to do the R68. Wish I could bring it over. I wish I could bring the tablet over here. All right, so to do airways, we do the R468. That's going to take us to PNH. Then we're going after PNH. We're going to be doing the W1. W1 exits at, what's that, REP?
All aircraft be advised information alpha now current. QNH 1007.
And then REP, we'd do the R345. So what you do is you just click on the waypoint. So clicking on the REP waypoint, you'll get the waypoint page, and then you just click Airways, and then you fill it out from there. So REP's got R345. And R345 exits at Rocks. Takes us to our star. Our star. All right, so we are arriving. Planned arrival, runway 23. We'll do the ILS into there. And the THX to Bravo. So let's look at our chart real quick. So let's see here. So for our VIA, let's do let's do Novia in the box. Let's see what that does. You know what? That's not going to give us. I'm just doing this real quick on my tablet.
Pacific Airlines 6052, looking to pick up our clearance to Da Nang Airport.
I don't like that one. No book doesn't work.
Pacific Airlines 6052, Tanson yet delivery. Expect runway 25 left. Kadam 1 Romeo departure. Initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 6604.
Kadum 1 Romeo departure. Squawk 6604. Pacific Airlines 6052.
Pacific Airlines 6052. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.6 when ready for push or start.
That's going to work.
We'll contact ground 121.6 when ready for pushback or engine start. Pacific Airlines 6052, have a good morning. Thanks.
Vietjet
just look at
270,
our-
ready to copy IFR clearance to Katbia Airport.
Vietjet 270, Tanzania delivery, expect runway 25 left, Kadam 1 Romeo departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 3365.
Kadum 1 Romeo departure. Squawk 3365.
Here's the
Vietjet
thing.
270.
So the star and the initial
Vietjet 270,
start of
read
our
back
approach
correct.
are the same
Contact ground
thing.
121.6 when ready for push or start.
We'll contact ground 121.6 when ready for pushback or engine start. Vietjet 270. Have a good morning. Thanks.
All right, we'll figure it out in flight. We'll figure it out in flight.
Airlines 202 ready to pick up
All right,
IFR
so that's the flight plan. So we're going to do secondary flight plan.
Fear Airlines 202,
We'll, copy the
Tanzania
active.
delivery, expect runway 25 left, Kadam 1
Secondary.
Romeo departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet, squawk
This is our setup
3512.
for if we get an engine
Kadam
out.
1 Romeo departure, squawk 3512, Fear Airlines 202. Fear Airlines 202, read back correct. Contact ground 121.6 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Mike. We go back.
We'll contact ground 121.6 when ready for pushback or engine start. Fear Airlines 202, thanks.
We'll just do a quick departure. We're departing runway 25 left. No SID. Because if you have an engine out, you're not going to fly the SID. What this does is it just puts us ahead of the game, because we'll be doing a lot if we lose the engine. So So 25 left is the longer runway, so we're gonna go with that, and we'll do the 25 left. We'll just put the X-ray in there. No star, we're not flying all that, and no via, because we're just gonna be coming back right away. All right, so that's our secondary flight plan. That's all in there. So we go rad nav and see what we got for radio navigation. We'll set that up. We got 116.8. That, and then there's an ADF of 343. That's our radio nav in the box, and then we can go here and we'll put VOR on and ADF on 2. Here. This one we can clear that one. There we go. And we got double check designators TSH and GN are correct. Quick thing, constraints, put airport over here. Got that in.
Passenger's bus is coming.
All right. Tungsten Nut Delivery, Vietnam Airlines 556 with Alpha. I'd like to pick up our IFR to Luang Phabang.
Vietnam Airlines 556, Tan Son Nhất Delivery. Thanks for information Alpha. Expect runway 25 left, SAPEN 2 kilo departure. Squawk 6312.
We'll expect runway 25 left, SAPE 2 kilo departure, and we'll squawk 6312, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Vietnam Airlines 556, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Contact ground 121.9 when we're ready for push and start, Vietnam Airlines 556. All right, so that's in. So let's look at we're going to look at the star or the SID real quick, because we have to determine.
Fire Airlines 202, contact Tan Son Nhat Tower 118.7.
So this is our departure right here. So 14,000 we'll put in miles.
1172, ramp 907, request pushback.
Southwind 1172, Tan Son Nhat ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north, Southwind 1172.
All right, so let me reset my views. Where are we at? Okay, passengers are loading. Let's check that out. Look at that. That's so cool. GSX actually put the rope line to prevent them from walking in around the wing. I really dig that. Tell you what, Vietnam Airlines has got some really cool looking livery. I think it's one of the prettiest liveries I've seen. All right, so continuing on for our setup, we got RadNav in there. So next is init B. Do wind request. It's uploaded. Init B. So we go back to our
Vietnam Airlines Alpha 611 at RAM 69er. Request
brief.
pushback.
Vietnam Airlines Alpha 611, Tan Son Nhat ground, pushback approved.
Look at our zero fuel weight. So we're in kilograms.
And engine start approved. Face southwest.
We got
Vietnam Airlines Alpha 611.
63.1.
Passengers bus is coming.
And the standard CG is 30. So we put that in there for our planning purposes.
Southwind 1172, ready to taxi to the
I
active.
have no routes.
Southwind 1172.
That's how we set it up. So we're gonna look. It's gonna be too difficult to go back and forth. So I apologize, guys. But you get the idea.
Taxi to runway 25 left via
So I'm gonna
Echo
use my
8,
tablet
Echo 6,
here
Southwind 1172.
to plug in this information. So for planning purposes, we put just 30 in on the CG. So we look and we see our alternate. We need
Southwind 1172, contact Tan Son Nhat Tower 118.7.
our alternate. And I look and see that our
Southwind 1172.
final time fuel is 1 hour.
Vietnam Airlines Alpha 611 ready to taxi to the active.
So when you put times in, you have to put them in 4-digit.
Vietnam Airlines
format.
Alpha 611.
So 1 hour would be
Taxi via Whiskey 11,
right
November
there.
Sierra 2, Echo 8, Echo 6.
Runway 25 left, taxi via Whiskey 11, November
And
Sierra
once you've
2.
filled out all this information, so our final one will be taxi. Taxi will be 2.7. So actually, that's going to be, we'll round that to 3. And then we can hit fuel planning. And what that's going to do is show us the minimum block fuel needed for this trip. And we're going to then double check it with our takeoff planned fuel. 8.2, our block fuel is 9.3, 8.2 required for the trip, and that matches. So then we could put 9.3 in here. So we set up our fuel prediction page. So we can't do, so next is perf. And we can't do that until we get our final numbers. Which is done. So let's get our final numbers. So we're looking at a MAC of 260. So we'll just plug 26.0 in that number where we put 30. And I'll double check that we are, so we're 60, so we're a little heavier, so 62.5.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Vietnam Airlines
Well,
flight
it's a
number
little lighter.
556, bound for Luang Phabang. My name is Chloe and I will be your cabin crew this evening. We are currently at the
That works
gate,
out even
and
better.
the
We get a little
aircraft
more
remains stationary
All right.
while final preparations are completed. Please ensure your carry-on luggage
we'll run our
is
departure
securely
numbers.
stowed in the overhead compartments or beneath the seat in front of you, and that your
Currently
seatbelt is
dry
fastened.
outside, load
For
sheet,
safety, kindly
weather,
return your seat back to the upright position
calculate
and
that.
stow your tray table for taxi,
Via
takeoff
main
and landing.
Airlines Alpha 611.
Smoking is
Contact
prohibited
Downtown
for the
Head Tower
duration of the flight, and the lavatories are available until we begin taxiing. Please attend to any personal needs now.
118.7,
Actually,
Vietnam
let's do
Wi-Fi is available
Toga.
on board. Connection instructions and our in-flight menu are located in the seat pocket in front of you, and we will be happy to assist if you need help
Much
connecting.
changed. Okay. We'll cross-load that.
Ladies and gentlemen, a brief update on tonight's service and flight conditions. Our planned flight time to Luang Phabang is 1 hour and 36 minutes, and Captain John will make a short announcement with departure details momentarily. Once we reach cruise, the flight will be at approximately 36,000 feet.
Right, that's all in.
There
So
will
we'll
be
put
one service on board this evening. Paid drinks will be offered shortly
We'll
after
plan over
takeoff,
here.
and further selections are shown in the Sky menu in your seat pocket. Card payments are accepted on board. Crew will
We're
come
all
through the
set up.
cabin to take orders. Please take a moment now to locate the nearest emergency exit. There are 8 exits on this Airbus A321.
We should get out of here, guys.
Review the safety card in
Finally.
your pocket. The weather on
just
arrival
got
is
the
currently
external
partly
power.
cloudy,
We
with
got
a
the AC
temperature
running.
of 29 degrees Celsius, and we anticipate a smooth and pleasant approach. If you require any assistance during the flight, please do not hesitate to press your call button, and a member of the cabin team will be pleased to assist you.
Vietnam Airlines 106 at ramp 68. Request pushback.
Vietnam
Alright, so I got
Airlines
first officer on, so we'll
ground, pushback and
set
engine
her up,
start
because that's realistic. First officer will handle radios. I'm pilot flying.
Pushback approved. Face southwest. Vietnam Airlines 106.
Vietnam Airlines 556, ramp 101, request pushback.
Vietnam Airlines 556 Tan Son net ground, pushback approved. Face north.
Pushback approved, face north, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Cabin crew arm doors in cross-check.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
While they're hooking up, let's double check our ground services are all disconnected. And we are looking good, crew. We are looking good.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the crew members as we review the emergency procedures. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest
And
exit
remember
may
that
be
this is an
operated.
A321, even though the
Should the cabin
placard isn't
experience
here.
sudden pressure loss,
This
stay
you
calm
can
and
easily
listen
tail
for
strike this, so
instructions
you want
from
to
the
go
cabin
easy
crew.
on the lift
Oxygen
off.
masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children,
Vietnam
make sure that your own
106,
mask is on
request
first
taxi
before
to
helping your
exit.
children.
Oh no, I
In
don't
the
have.
likely event of an emergency landing and evacuation,
Vietnam
leave your
Airlines
carry-on
106,
items
only
behind.
left taxi via Whiskey
cabin
Life
view I
rafts are
have.
located below your seats, and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest
Runway
exit.
25 left taxi.
We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight.
Vietnam Airlines.
While we wait for
106.
takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in
Alright,
the
so
seat pocket in front
there's
of you.
left.
Thank you for your attention.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Going to start. Engine 1 is rolling. It's coming up. We'll do that one from the outside. Hey, GSX, where are you putting me? You putting me in the grass?
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
It's a good start on 1.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can
And
disconnect.
I will turn engine 2. Sounds so real.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
That's a good start there too. You ever sat in an Airbus when it starts? It sounds exactly like that. It's crazy. They got these sounds pretty good. All right, so let's taxi out.
Vietnam Airlines 556, taxi for departure.
All right, flight controls, check.
Vietnam Airlines 556, runway 25 left taxi via Echo 8, Echo 6.
Yeah, here. Flight controls.
Runway 25 left taxi via Echo 8.
Full
Echo
down.
6, Vietnam. Airlines
back.
556.
Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudders. We got full right. Full left. Neutral. Flight controls check complete. That looks good. We're clear. That system's normal. Alright. So we got flaps 2 for our takeoff. Arm the speed brake.
Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy, gate 71, request pushback and engine start.
Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy, Tan Son Nhat ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest, Vietnam.
Okay, so we got all that's good. We could kill the APU. Got taxi up. Alrighty. Let's go. Park and brake release. They're on. We got input max brake. Takeoff config. Spoilers arm. Hi, welcome to the stream and chat. IAEs. Hopefully I got your name right. But yeah, welcome to the stream.
Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy, taxi for departure.
Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy, runway 25 left taxi via Whiskey 11, November Sierra 2, Echo 8, Echo 6.
Runway 25 left taxi via Whiskey 11 November Sierra 2, Echo 8, Echo 6, Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy.
Alright, so
Vietnam Airlines 556, contact Tan Son Nhat
there's
Tower.
another Vietnam Airlines right behind us.
Over to Tower 118.7, Vietnam Airlines 556.
So I have all default sceneries. I don't have
Vietnam Airlines 556.
couldn't find anything
Ready to
good
go,
in
runway 25 left.
2024. So that's what we're using defaults.
Vietnam Airlines 556, Tan Son Head Tower, wind 250 at 4, runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff. Vietnam
Cleared for
Airlines
takeoff?
556.
Go. Lights on. Takeoff.
Vietnam Airlines 106, ready to go, runway 25 left. Vietnam Airlines 106, number 2 for departure, hold short of 25 left. Wilco, hold short of 25 left for traffic, Vietnam Airlines 106.
Is our company right behind us? So as far as I could tell, that this flight is not real world. I don't think Vietnam Airlines flies direct to Luang Phabang. All right, so let's wind them up. We're ready to go. Looking good. Toga. And Toga SRS runway auto thrust.
Vietnam Airlines 106, runway 25 left, line up and wait.
Forward on the stick, there's 100 knots.
Runway 25 left, Vietnam Airlines 106.
1, rotate, watch the tail. Once we're off, bring it up on the flight directors. Positive rate, gear up.
Squawk 6312 Vietnam Airlines 556.
Vietnam Airlines 106, 10 Sunhead Tower, wind 280 at 5, runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff. Runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff, Vietnam Airlines 106.
Thrust climb. Climb. Yeah. A little bit of a phantom thing there. Alright, so autopilot 1 on.
Runway 25 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 25 left, Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy.
There's slat speed, we'll go flaps up. Okay, take off.
Vietnam Airlines 106, contact 10 zone net departure 125.5.
Why not put our squawk code in?
Departure 125.5, Vietnam Airlines 106.
And we were doing so good.
Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy, 10 Sun Tower, wind 280 at 5, runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff, Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy.
Vietnam Airlines 556, contact 10 Sun net departure 125.5.
So, spoilers disarmed, flaps up.
Departure 125.5, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Just do our flow. There's really no after takeoff
Departure,
checklist.
Vietnam Airlines 556, 5,700 feet.
Vietnam Airlines 556 Tan Son departure identified. Climb to 18,000 feet.
Climb flight level 180.
1,000 feet, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Now we're double check our progress page. What we're looking here is what's optimal. We're going up to flight level 360, and that is our optimal flight level, so we are good. Couple things here we're going to do
Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy Tan Son had departure identified. Climb to 19,000 feet.
Climb to 19,000 feet, Vietnam Airlines 206 Heavy.
Five nautical radius in there. And we can do a radial. So going to put a extended center line. It's just a rough one. We're off. We're climbing. And we're above 10,000 feet. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? That means it is cruise music time. And also above 10,000 feet, we can kill the landing lights and ding the crew. See what that sounds like.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You may now move around the cabin, but we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened while seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
We are good. We are looking great. Man, that looks good. I really do. Vietnam Airlines, you guys got the you've got the livery, man. This thing just looks so good. Love it.
Vietnam Airlines 106, contact Ho Chi Minh Control 120.1. Center on 120.
Right, we are off. We are looking good.
106. Bye-bye.
Those IAE engines taking us up there. I think the IAEs versus the CFM, I think they sound better in the sim. The IAEs. Hopefully message.
Attention, net departure. Vietjet 206, good morning, 600 feet.
See our final approach.
Vietjet 206, Tan Son Nhat departure identified. Climb to 14,000 feet.
Climb to 14,000 feet. Vietjet 206.
Sheets 140 passengers plus 5. Now, I'm not too sure what the plus 5 is. It's either plus 5 is like non-rev or had I think A320 sim pilot said that his airline, the plus 5 meant children seated on lap, you know, on their parents' lap. So we'll go with 140 plus 5 on board, so we are loaded. Time is looking good. Quick recall, climb out, all good there. Let's do pressurization. Packs are running. Cabin is pressurizing nicely. Here, APU should be off. Yep. Sorry if I'm sniffing, guys. I got a little bit of a an allergy thing going on.
Vietnam Airlines flight number 556. The aircraft is currently climbing through 13,000 feet and making approximately 770 kilometers per hour over the ground.
Vietnam Airlines 556, contact Phnom Penh Control 123.8.
Beverages served from the service trolley.
Contact Phnom Penh Control 123.8, Vietnam Airlines 556.
So please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your tray table stowed.
Phnom Penh Control, Vietnam Airlines 556. Passing 15,300 feet for 18,000 feet.
You can also browse the full selection in the Sky menu.
Vietnam Airlines. 556, Phnom Penh control, identified, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, Vietnam Airlines 556.
360. This is a Airbus A321, so this is going to be a long climb. We got about 15 minutes to our top of climb, so pretty slow climb out. Sorry about that, I just blew your eardrums out probably. Pods are looking good today. Compared to our Galapagos Islands trip the other day. Yeah, sorry. So I know this was supposed to be planned for yesterday afternoon, but I started having problems with the stutters, which were really bad. It was unplayable. So I spent pretty much all day yesterday getting it to this point. I haven't just quite figured out why. So I'm going to chalk it up to Asobo doing Asobo things. Down for me. Beautiful sunrise flight here. Also, guys, I don't know if anyone else is having problems, but the weather radar is hit or miss with this thing. Now hopefully I don't crash things. No, I'm not going to do it. So I've disconnected the safe mode for the avionics, and I can get this to work, but it's intermittent. So I don't know if you guys know if that's a bug or not. If anyone knows, let me know. But there's supposed to be weather radar and thing. Now I don't think we have anything out there to paint, so that might be an issue. So we're kind of past all the weather. Coming into Phabang, looks like there's more weather there, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we should have got that to normal. So we can climb out. So we'll clear out the red nav. What that does is allow it to auto-populate. also delete our secondary flight plan because we're not going back. Fingers crossed. Let's copy the active just to have it in there. I'm telling you guys, this wind wing McDo is awesome. Like I said, it's the best purchase I ever made. $130 US, and for us US guys, they have them in stock in their warehouse. I got it in 2 days, but I like it so much. I'm going to get the 777 and the 737 one too. And then when we get a decent 747, we'll drop them. I'll get them all eventually. Crazy. And they're coming with this little puppy right here. Day one purchase. I'm still waiting for, I'll pre-order this. I want a really good radio for the longest time. I think all we had was the Logitech. I think that's really all we have is the Logitech for commercial ones. And then you got the cockpit builder ones, but they're like $800. This is going to be 70, I think they said. Some crazy low figure. Man, I don't know how Wind Wing's doing it. Really slow climb up. Ah, that's the shot right there, guys. Beautiful. Oh yeah, into the turn. Hey, Mark. Hopefully I got your name right. What's up? Yeah, bro is cooking. Yes. Yep. Looking good. It's looking good. But welcome to the stream. Oh, wait, we got up 800 feet per minute. Woohoo! Rocket ship, right? Yep, Very slow climber. Seems like this, my stutters kind of went away. I don't know. We'll knock on wood that it stays like this. Turned out to be a pretty nice day to fly here in Vietnam. It's the middle of the night there, actually. Like 2 in the morning, something like that. Chill music. Drone cam view. Down at his engine sounds a little bit. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. So Luang Phabang, there's a couple different pronunciations, is at like the, I believe it was, if I read correctly, and I don't have my notes with me, it is at the intersection of the Mekong and, I can't remember the other river. But it's where 2 rivers meet, and one of them's Mekong, and it's really cool because it's kind of in a bowl, and you have to come in over the mountains. That's why I picked it. It's scenic, and I figured it would be a good one for our next world tour, to add another airport into our virtual flight diary. See what I did there? notification. Oh, got payday. Oh. Wait, wow, these clouds look really good today. What a formation. I wonder what river that is. If I can find out for you guys. Got the this is where the Tonle Sap rivers and the Kramham or Kramham. Apologize. My Vietnamese is nil. This is where they meet. But that looks real, guys. It just looks real. I know. Clouds are hit or miss in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Sometimes they're really good. Sometimes they're not. What's that mean? Sometimes good, sometimes shit. That pretty much sums up the clouds in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Sometimes good, sometimes not. Oh, we got some weather. Okay. Painting some weather. Probably be above it. But yeah, so this is like working some of the time. I don't know if it's a known bug or not. We are all looking good. 56 minutes to our destination. We got, we're still in the climb, so I can't get our top of descent yet. Oh, maybe I can. 412 nautical miles to our top of descent, and we are going to be there less than an hour. There's our top of climb. So this big Fenix update is next level. They really did a good job with this. Fairly good optimization. So I didn't download 8K texturing. I downloaded the 4K textures. I think 8K texturing is just overkill. I haven't seen much of a difference other than my simulator grinds to a halt. So, and this is a default livery, so cabin's pretty mundane. Can do is we could put terrain over here. I'll run weather, first officer will run terrain, because he's going to be the one pilot monitoring anyway when we come in over these mountains. Let's complain about the contrails. I don't think they're that bad. Maybe they're a little, I don't know. I think they look good. All right, getting a cruise now. So what's going on? Ooh, what's going on? How's everybody doing this fine Thursday? Work. I think there's no school. Either working, you guys are home for the summer, just finishing up the summer. Flying your flight sims. Big fan of that view. We'll leave it there for a bit. Cruise mode. Now we're in chill mode. Hey, did you guys see Orbix is coming out with a Jurassic Park? Wow, say your name. Okay. Well, that's not very nice now, is it? Not really entirely sure what your problem is.
Phnom Penh Control, Vietnam Airlines 660, flight level 315.
Vietnam Airlines 660, Phnom Penh Control. Good morning, identified. Continue climb to flight level 340.
Continue climb to flight level 340, Vietnam Airlines 660.
Alright, so that got that guy banned. That wasn't very cool. I don't know what the heck that was. Alright. All right, so back to the fun. Check we're up in cruise, chilling. Double checking some things. I'm still here. I'm just checking on my, I got some messages I have to go through. I'm also double checking to make sure that problems with my Discord. Okay. All right. Yeah, guys. I don't know why, but you know, we don't roll like that on the channel. So I don't know what that was all about. Kids will be kids, right? Alright, so do about 471 across the ground.
Vietnam Airlines 556, contact Bangkok Center.
So, like I was saying, Orbix is doing
Contact Bangkok Center 133.1
Jurassic Park. So I don't know if you guys are fans of Jurassic Park. I was. Not all the movies were good, but
Bangkok
they're
Center,
putting together.
Vietnam Airlines 556. Good morning. Flight level 360.
They're putting together a Jurassic Park, like they're doing the Jurassic Park Islands, which are actually off of Costa Rica. I forget which, if they're setting it up just like the movie. I forget which movie it is, but it's in full operation, and you'll be able to fly around the islands. And they'll have a whole set of dinosaurs. I think it's pretty cool. I think we're going to check it out when it pops. If I can get the trailer. Source. So I got it. Let's see. How does that? trying to get. So let's see here. We've capture. Yeah, so they're doing the Jurassic Park. I mean, it's kind of goofy because it's not real, real world stuff, but I don't know, because I like the movies. I think we're going to check this out when it comes out. Lost my chat. That's not cool. See you guys if you want to talk. Right. Yeah, I thought that looked pretty cool. Do some helicopter ops over there. Take a helicopter up around the islands. It's supposed to come out the end of this month, I think. Come out the end of this month. So see now these don't look good. These look just way too uniform. Looks like a grid. It's like so the way they did it is like they put these grid sectors and told the simulator code to just pop a cloud in between, so it doesn't look random. It looks more like a checkerboard. Sobo, take note. This was FSX. Okay. That's like 15 years ago. Plus. Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's see where we're at here. It'd be 242. Box a little bit here. Connect that out. Start setting up our approach to Luang Phabang. So I'm going to put 16.6. I'm going to put the ILS in 2 just for extra reference. LS23, we got 1087. I'm going to put that in VLLB. That's actually going to have a course of 230. Rad nav is up. Yeah, see, it's got all kinds of screwy. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to delete the actually here's what we're going to go direct. That cleans that up a little bit. So this is what I was talking about with setting up So we got our 5 nautical mile ring around the airport, so we know when we're at 5 nautical miles, and then we got the extended center line for runway 23 set up. It's just for added situational awareness. And that I'll show you guys. So you go to flight plan, click on any waypoint, and you see fix info. And it gets you to that screen. So to get the extended center line, you're going to want to do the opposite direction of the runway you're landing on. So 230, 050 is our opposite. So that's how we get that extended center line. Don't have any weather. Let's see if I got something on Navigraph. Yeah, we got something. so temperature is 29. Flight attendant had said in her announcement. So that's set up. We got VAP of 137 with a VLS of 32 and no wind information. So if it's too much, if it's like drastically, altering where it'll alter our necessary for speed, we'll put that in based on our data. Alright, so let's brief this approach. So we're going to be coming in on this here. We're going to be doing the 20 DME arc, and we're going to be picking up the ILS right here. So transition altitude is 11,000. That's our transition into here. We'll be picking this up right about here. So we're looking at an intercept of 4,100 for our final approach altitude intercept. It's not displaying that thing. All right, so we got ILS is 108.7. 230 is our course. Final approach altitude, our intercept altitude is 4,100 feet. That is 3125 across above the ground. ILS decision height is minimums, so 1,180 feet. Our missed approach will climb outbound to the on the LPB VOR to 3,000 feet, then turning right to LPB VOR, and then follow ATC instructions. So we're kind of, this is a bowl, so we're going to kind of do a sharp turn out back to this VOR, hence why I got it in the RadNav. It's part of our missed approach procedures, just as a backup. And we climb out to 3,000 feet and hold there. It's right at the runway, so I think actually then we do this, come back in on the ILS. Keeps you clear of these mountains. We can also do this one. I don't know exactly which one is programmed. We could do this because we're Cat AB. Any other concerns? No questions? I think we're good. The only added addition is the terrain is a consideration for this approach. We'll probably so the plan shows us here. I guess that's plenty of time to, so that's 40 nautical miles, 60 nautical miles. I'm not really happy with that descent profile, but see it is. We'll start our descent somewhere right around here. We've got a couple of minutes left. That's our approach brief.
Thai Asia 508, contact DMTN radar 128.3.
Center on 128.3, Thai Asia 508. Have a good morning.
Listen, Gravel, hey, welcome to the stream. How long is this flight? So it was a total airtime of 1 hour and 36 minutes. We got about 21 minutes left till we land. We'll be starting down in about 10 minutes or so. We will make a butter landing. Yes, we're going to certainly try. We're going to certainly try. So as far as Airbuses go, and I'm probably going to jinx myself here, but the A321 I land the best. 320 the second best, and the 319 I can't seem to butter that to save my life. I smash that in every time. So we're all set up for our arrival. Cleaned everything out. Cleaned up the approach because I don't know, adding the star kind of messed up the box a little bit. Just an odd combination there. Do want to stay ahead of this approach because I just it's about 40 nautical miles. From 36 to 13-ish. So that's 60 miles to go from flight level 360 down to 4,800. I'm going to give myself an extra 10 nautical miles. I think that will do it.
Airspring 7419, contact Bangkok Center 132.1. Have a good morning.
Contact Bangkok Center 132.1, Airspring 7419, have a good morning.
I think that'll do it. You can make up the difference. good on fuel. Landing with 3.3 tons, metric tons, with 700 kilograms extra fuel. Message. Oh, we were delayed. Lead error
Vietnam
at
Airlines
CL.
556, contact VNTN radar 128.3, bye-bye.
Center on 128.3, Vietnam Airlines 556. Vientiane radar, Vietnam Airlines 556, good morning, flight level 360.
Vietnam Airlines 556, Vientiane radar contact.
We'll be putting the flaps up by then, so that shouldn't be.
Vietnam Airlines 556, VNTN radar, expect Chien Quang 2 Bravo, runway 23.
Expect Sien Quang 2 Bravo, runway 23, Vietnam Airlines 556.
So that's what that is. The
Vietnam Airlines
2 Bravo.
SAPEN 1 Tango with the SAPEN transition, runway 25 right. Report ready for descent.
SAPEN 1 Tango with the SAPEN transition, runway 25 right, ready for descent. Vietnam Airlines 243 Heavy.
Vietnam Airlines 243 Heavy, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descent to 2,000 feet, Vietnam Airlines 243 Heavy.
Alright, just keep an eye on that. I think I'm going to give myself about 10-15 nautical miles extra just to be on the safe side.
Vietnam Airlines 556, Chien Quang 2 Bravo, runway 23. Report ready for descent.
Sien Quang 2 Bravo, runway 23. Call when ready, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Got a plane on CCAS. (2,400 feet above us).
Vietnam Airlines 556 descend to flight level 136.
Descend to flight level 136. Vietnam Airlines 556.
Told us to start our descent. I'm going to go with it. Darken down. So it's going to be way below glide path, but and so starting our descent. So let's get the flight recorder up. Be on the ground in about 10 minutes, maybe a little longer. All right, flight recorder is up. Nice gentle descent. All right, we're on speed. Descent nav, alt blue. Do medium brake. Adjusting my seat. I know that probably looked bad. Not kicking my ass, guys. Not kicking my ass. I have a pillow back here on my chair. It's getting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
concerns about
we have
that.
begun our descent into Luang Phabang, and the aircraft is currently at 34,000 feet, traveling approximately 810 kilometers per hour over the ground. For your safety, please fasten your seatbelt and ensure your seat back and tray table are in the upright and locked position. We will be collecting any remaining service items and rubbish from the cabin in a few moments, so please have all cups and packaging ready for the crew. If you need to use the lavatory, kindly do so now, as they will be secured shortly for arrival. Captain John will make a further announcement with arrival and taxi information as we get closer to the airport. Wi-Fi remains available until descent, but please return larger electronic devices to their stowed positions when the seatbelt sign is illuminated. We thank you for your cooperation and wish you a pleasant approach into Luang Phabang.
Alright, so according to this thing, we'll be on path in less than 20 nautical miles. We'll see from there. I might have to go vertical speed to kind of fix things.
Vientiane radar, K-Mile Air 525. Good morning, flight level 370.
K-Mile Air 525, Vientiane radar identified.
Here's that DME arc that I showed you guys in the briefing. That's painted out. That's about 20 nautical miles. Just feel like we're really high. One controller, I have a switch. It's kind of goofy, that's why I'm testing that there. I haven't been able to arm the spoilers in the past. Alright, we're coming in on path. Starts us down a little better.
Asia 508, contact Hanoi control.
There's a lot of mountains in front of us too, though.
Center on 125.9er. Thai Asia 508. Bye-bye.
Vietnam Airlines 556, expect the Vodemy runway 23 with the D116V transition.
Expect the Vodma runway 23 with the D116V transition, Vietnam Airlines 556.
We can get the ILS 23.
Vietnam Airlines 556, cleared direct D116V, cross D116V at or above flight level 136, cleared Vodemy runway 23.
Cleared direct D116V, cross D116V at or above flight level 136, cleared Vodmy runway 23, Vietnam Airlines 556. Vietnam Airlines 556, request approach change.
See if we can get the ILS.
Vietnam Airlines 556, roger, say approach.
Request ILS runway 23, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Vietnam Airlines 556, confirm new approach ELS runway 23I.
Affirmative, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Vietnam Airlines 556, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23.
Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23 Vietnam Airlines 556.
All right, so Beyond ATC is going to vector us.
Vietnam Airlines 556, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23.
Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23 Vietnam Airlines
we already said that.
556.
Vietnam Airlines 556, turn right, heading 340, descend to 7,000 feet, vectors for the approach. Expect further clearance in about 2-3 miles.
Turn right, heading 340, descend to 7,000 feet, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Vientiane radar, Vietnam Airlines 1201, flight level 360.
Vietnam Airlines 1201, Vientiane radar contact.
Now we're really coming down. Jesus. I'm going to pull the window 250. I'm going to activate the approach.
Vientiane radar, no, Air 3110, flight level 350.
Knock Air 3110, Vientiane radar contact.
We're on approach. Kill the music. Try and concentrate here. We're pretty high up. This is what I didn't want.
Vietnam Airlines 556, turn left, heading 320.
Too high,
Turn
too high.
left, heading 320, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Go through response. WSG.
Vietnam Airlines 556, turn left, heading 300.
I'm not sure I know what that
heading
means.
300, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Vietnam Airlines 556, descend to 6,000 feet.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Vietnam Airlines 556, turn left, heading 285, descend to 4,100 feet.
Turn left, heading 285, descend to 4,100 feet, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Vietnam Airlines 556, turn left, heading 240.
No, hold on.
Turn left, heading 240, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Put the slats out. Still looking pretty good on the terrain. There's a transition. Swing it around.
Vietnam Airlines 556, turn left heading 260, intercept the 23 localizer.
Yes, yes.
Turn left, heading 260, intercept the 23 localizer, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Vietnam Airlines 55616 miles from KEF 23, turn left heading 230, maintain 4,100 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 23.
Turn left, heading 230, 4,100 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 23, Vietnam Airlines 556.
Landing lights come on. Go manage speed. Yeah, we're good. Flaps 2. Put the gear down. There's low capture. All right, we're back on track. We're back on track. We saved it. Let's start the recorder.
Cabin crew, take your seats for landing.
All right. So our airport is right out here. So we come down to this mountain valley. Really not much wind. We'll do flaps 3. And we are looking good. Here's glide slope star. We'll go flaps full. The spoiler won't stay armed. There we go. All right, we're on the glide slope. Everything's good. Speed looks good. And see, because we had to do because we came in a little too high because things were a little messed up in the box, having that extended center line kept us, gave us a situational awareness of where the center line of that runway was so we could maneuver around. That's why I always do it.
Contact Tower 118.5, Vietnam Airlines 556. Luang Phabang Tower, Vietnam Airlines 556, ILS runway 23.
Vietnam Airlines 556, Luang Phabang Tower, runway 23, clear to land.
So the tourist information for this area is it's known for its Buddhist temples. See, there's our missed approach in. It's a kind of a real sharp turn in his bowl. Come back to the VOR and hold. All right, landing green, no blue. All right. See what I mean about a really cool approach? $1,000 stable, and we are clear to land. Five 500 feet, runway in sight. My plane. All right, reverse green, spoilers, decel. There's 70 knots.
Vietnam Airlines 556, exit left next available taxiway.
Welcome to Luang Phabang.
Taxiway, Vietnam Airlines 556.
There we go. Spoiler in. Flaps up. Landing lights and strobes can come off. And start up the APU.
Vietnam Airlines 556, request taxi to allocated gate.
Vietnam Airlines 556, gate 2, taxi at pilot's discretion.
The local time is currently 7:53.
Gate 2, taxi at my discretion. Vietnam Airlines 556.
26 degrees Celsius. The weather in Luang Phabang is expected to be partly cloudy with a temperature around 29 degrees Celsius. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Finally, take a moment to check that you have all your personal belongings, including passports, mobile devices, and any medication, before standing. If you require any assistance disembraking or with onward connections, please let a member of the cabin team know. Chloe and the crew will be happy to help. On behalf of Vietnam Airlines and Captain John, we thank you for flying with us this evening and hope you enjoyed your time aboard our Airbus A321. As a small note before you go, Luang Phabang is renowned for its well-preserved temples and was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. A pleasant welcome for your stay.
Probably went too far. All right. Wow. Let's see. What our landing was. $359. That's no. Okay, whatever. 359? I don't think so. All right, we'll look at it at the replay. See if we smashed it in. It didn't feel like we smashed it in. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Didn't really feel like that. All right, so welcome to the airport, and let's check out the replay. And we'll wind that forward because those are pretty far out.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check.
Beyond ATC up either. mean, the approach looked really nice. Trees are a little tall in this sim. I would imagine this would all have been cleared out in the real world. Those trees aren't supposed to be there. That was no 400, guys. We've been robbed. We were robbed. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so that was Volanta. Let's see if I can get G's up. And let's look at that again. So I think I do not think that was a 350 some foot per minute landing. So G's is staying 256. I don't know. There was a little bit of compression. We might be closer to 256. I'm thinking 200, maybe slightly sub 200, but oh well. All right, guys. That's going to be it for the stream. Let's wind that back. I'll let you watch it again. So, I want to thank everyone for watching and joining me for this flight over to Luang Phabang in Laos, a part of our new channel direction. We're going to do a tour of the world, one location at a time. That's going to be the theme. Barring any new aircraft that are be coming out, that's going to be what we're going to be doing. And thank everybody for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, we're trying to push ourselves up to 1,000 subscribers. And thanks to everyone in the chat. We got Jensen Gravel, Code 3 Response, Mac, and Aziz, Edit. I know I got some of those names wrong, and anyone else that was watching in the background, you are all number one in my book. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. This is Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John. See ya.
When we were younger, we used